Coach, wrapped up the recruiting class today with some teammates from Eau Claire at Regis High School. Nick and Cadell, why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
Well, we were able to, Nick was a kid we had in early. Cadell, a running back that, was kind of taking his time deciding on different places. I think once Nick got here and we were able to get Cadell here and look at our place, and obviously there's strength in numbers, and so we're getting, tight end was a big focus for us, running back was a big focus for us, and we've got two really good football players in both those guys. Cadell's would considered a scat back type kid, but he's going to be thick and quick, got great feet. Nick is great hands and very, very athletic tight end. He's going to grow into a big kid, but what we liked about Nick is his athleticism and just has great hands. And this year was big for us to get blocking tight ends too. I think Cody and Nick, the two tight ends are both showed a lot on film on their blocking ability, and that's a big deal for us. And so very excited about those two, and they're excited for each other to be on the same team again.
Winding things down, I think this is the end of your third signing day. Overall, how do you feel?
Well, I feel great. Every year you say that you feel great, but this year especially, we're signing kids, a higher number of kids that we targeted from the start, and I think that's shown us that, way back when we started in the spring and we locked in on kids, we were able to sign those kids all the way through. And whereas last year maybe those kids fell off and we had to slide down our board. So I think you always gauge your recruiting class on how many kids you sign from where you started, and I think that's this year was a higher number, and I think kids saw that our record and what we did in the Northern Sun our first year. I think a lot of those kids that have been a little curious about us got some questions answered.
I believe you got, 2 months until the spring game?
Yeah, it's going to feel like 2 weeks, but we got a couple months before the spring game, and I'm anxious because now the last two recruiting classes to start seeing these guys a little bit more involved in our team, and we get to see that in spring ball. And so, this is 3 great recruiting classes in a row, and it's fun to start to see the young guys that are going to start getting on the field and earning these starting spots. So very excited about spring football.